Good afternoon and Jai Hind children. Today I am going to teach you how to change sentences from affirmative to negative. Before I teach you how to change sentences, first let me clear you what is the meaning of the word affirmative and negative. Look children, affirmative is similar to declarative sentences. And if you remember, I have told you that declarative and assertive sentences mean the both. Now here, what is the meaning of affirmative sentences? Affirmative sentences are actually similar to the declarative sentences, but these are positive sentences. And negative sentences are those which has no, not, never. So those are negative sentences. Now, I'll show you how you can change your sentences from affirmative to negative. There are two ways to change sentences from affirmative to negative. One, by changing the meaning, and the other is without changing the meaning. Now let's look at the sentences under changing the meaning. The first sentence is he's a good boy, and it is an affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence, as I told you, those are positive sentences. So he is a good boy is a positive sentence. Now if I have to make it negative, what will I do? I can add no or not. What will fit here? He is not a good boy. So this is my negative sentence. Now let us look at the next example. She's comfortable. Again, if you see, this is a positive sentence, an affirmative sentence. What will be the negative sentence? She is not comfortable. So you just add word not here. These two affirmative sentences become negative sentences. Now let's look at the next side. He is a good boy. Again, if you see, it is a positive sentence, affirmative sentences. Now here what you have to do children, you have to change your sentence into negative without changing the meaning. And the rule is what? You will add not to make it negative, plus you will use the opposite of the adjective used in the sentence. If you see here, the adjective used here is what? Good. What is the opposite of good? Bad. So your negative sentence becomes he's not a bad boy. If I say he's not a bad boy, it means he's a good boy. So I am not changing the meaning of the sentence. Let's look at the next example. She's comfortable. Now similarly, what you will do, you will add not and write the opposite of the word comfortable. So my answer will be she's not uncomfortable. That means she is comfortable. So this is how you are going to change your sentences without changing the meaning of the sentence. I hope this is clear. To make it more clear, I have certain rules for this which is there in your book. I have shared the screenshot of the page of your book. It is on page number 12. Let me make you clear. There are 6 rules to it. First rule, as I said, you will use not plus prefixes. What are prefixes? Prefixes are the word that is added to the root word, or if you can say, make it opposite. He is honest. I'll add not plus the prefix dis to the word honest. This is the root word honest. So it becomes he is not dishonest. This means he is honest. So I'm not changing the meaning of the sentence. Let's look at the next one. She's comfortable. Again, what I will do, I will add not plus the prefix to the root word comfortable, and it becomes negative. So my answer is she's not uncomfortable. So am I changing the meaning of the sentence? No. Let's look at the next rule. For words with suffixes, there are some sentences which have suffixes to them. Suffix means what? The word that is added after the root word. Here prefixes means before the root word, suffixes means after the root word. Let's look at the example. It was thoughtless of you to say so. So what you will do? It was not thoughtful of you to say so. So what are you doing? You are writing the opposite of this word. It was thoughtless of you to say. What is the opposite of thoughtless? Thoughtful. Thoughtless, thoughtful. So and you add not, so it becomes it was not thoughtful of you to say so. Next, she is clueless about how to do the work. Again, you will use what? You will use she has no clue about how to do the work. Let's look at the next rule. Using not plus opposite words. This I have told you in the beginning. He's a good boy. I will add not plus the opposite of good is bad, so he's not a bad boy. The dress is cheap. What is the opposite of cheap? Expensive. Cheap means of less price. So what is the opposite of cheap? It is expensive. So my answer will be this dress is not expensive. Next, using no one, nothing and nowhere. Till now I was telling you you can use no, not. Okay. Now you can also use no one, nothing and nowhere to make your sentences negative. Let's look at the example. Everyone found the play interesting. Now what I will do, I will change everyone to no one. So my answer will be no one found the play uninteresting. So what are you doing here? Also you are writing the opposite of the adjective. Everyone found the play interesting. No one found the play uninteresting. Next, this is the only thing I want. So only thing you will change into nothing. This I want nothing but this thing. Next, changing always to never. If your sentence has always in it, the positive sentence, then you will change always to never. There is always scope for you to make amends. Amends means what? Amends means to make up a wrongdoing. When you do something wrong, you can make up it. So, there is always scope for you to make amends. It is never too late for you to make amends. Last rule, changing to, T-O-O-2, to so that. The crash victim was too weak to walk. The victim was not able to walk. Then what will be the negative of it? The crash victim was so weak that he could not walk. Kindly go through these rules once more in your book, and then now what you will do next, you can see this is exercise C in your book. Okay, you will do this exercise in your rough copies without changing their meaning. Try to do it, children. I will again discuss this on Thursday with you all. You follow the rules, do it in your rough copies, and then I will post you the answers on Thursday. By the time, if you have any doubt, please note down your queries in your diary or rough copies so that we can discuss on Thursday. Thank you and have a nice day.